Well, great morning, everyone. I pulled cards, and so let's go through and see if I can figure them all out. What's going on, what's happening today, what to look at, what to know. Well, the first thing out is this wanting to distance, wanting to walk away, okay? Absolutely wanting to walk away is what's driving the reading underneath of it all. The outside influence is more lies, more spin being offered up. Fishtails, if you will. And I would say this has to do with lies central because guess what's right next to it? Yes, he who would be king and endings. He wants to walk away, bring this to an end as if it never happened. Okay? And he continues to try to throw everybody under the bus. Look at this, look at that, anything but Epstein. He continues to try to put out drama. Now this time on Lies Central, he was going after all the black Democrats and saying they're all committing, illegal things and they need to go after them and, anything to distract from the Epstein files. So again, Lies Central by he who wants to be leader, putting this out there, manufacturing it, to bring about an end so he can walk away. Don't look at this. Nothing to see here. Look over there. Look over there. Nothing here. Look over there. So what we have here, first, the readings about being pushed to the edge. This mental conflict surrounded by this in the long term. Again, this is not going to go away. Okay? He's pushed to the edge, and these inconvenient truths are surrounding him. So, yeah, mentally, he can't get away from it. So the energy coming into it, we have, first thing out, a manipulation. As usual, keeping things up in the air and making the next move. Moving to try to keep things up in the air so they're not actually seen. And distractions, up in the air, all these other distractions that he's trying to bring in. So what's happening today? Unfortunately for him, the Magatonians are fighting for truth. They want it to come out, and they want to see the evidence building this. More and more are speaking out and wanting truth. They're fighting for the truth to come out. The challenge is, get these. Challenge is a new cup. A new cup is overflowing, and the truth is coming out. Truth after truth after truth is coming out, and it's become a big burden. Okay? A big burden that he's carrying that he cannot get out of it. Potential outcome. Things are being juggled. Wants to block it. When it comes to what? Yeah, guess who? The devil, his dark devil deeds. Okay? So, yeah, I want to block all this stuff. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want people to know about it. I'm going to continue to juggle it, keep things up in the air, try to walk away from it, put out my Lies Central to try to put an end to it. So let's go ahead and look at this. The four corners pushed to the edge, juggling his dark devil drama on the long term. So the foundation is the long term, the actions being done, what's being built, and the burden of his, guess who? His dark drama. It's piled up. He's got to carry it. So we have this mentally restrictions, keeping things up in the air. When it comes to the actual fight for truth, the swords are coming out, and he's trying to block it. Above it, feeling pushed to the edge, manipulating the Magatonians, but a new cup is coming out that's being juggled. At the center of it all, we have the fight for truth. We have the divine feminine. But things are up in the air, and what they're finding out, these truths are laying him low. The Magatonians want this built. They want to see the truth. And we have him, when it comes to that truth, manipulating and carrying the burden and going forward to put out a new cup, something new. So things are up in the air when it comes to these mental restrictions and the truth coming out. Manipulating things going forward, continuing to manipulate it, being pushed to the edge when it comes to the actual evidence that's built, and the long-term, trying to keep the Magatonians up in the air, keep them in spin mode. When it comes to the swords in the back and the real truth, he continues to block it, doesn't want people to see it. There's a new cup, and that's a big burden. And the Magatonians are putting the swords out when they find out, guess what? He is the deep state. Okay? And what's being juggled when it comes to the evidence. Okay? So again, today he's trying to create distraction. People are fighting for the truth. He wants to distance, walk away, create a distraction and a smokescreen to bring an end to it. Now, if I can just distract you long enough, maybe you'll lose interest in it, because I'm going to just try to get you interested in something else. This is just so much more important, but it's not working, okay? It's not working. The thing he's always used is to run away and distract and deny and, create something else is not working this time. His usual arsenal of tools is falling flat. So let's go ahead, ruffle shuffle these and do a clarification and see what else it's going to tell us about what's going on with him, what he's up to. So at the center of it all, let's see what we have. Rapid incoming, okay? This is not slowing down. It's not going away. It's speeding up when it comes to what's being offered. More things are coming out rapidly when it comes to his abuse and it comes to this mental, the control, okay? What's being offered up. Now, both sides, one is offering truth and the other one is offering these mental restrictions, trying to head it off in some other direction. When it comes to what's being offered up, it's about holding on to the information, the evidence, offering up evidence that's been held back, okay? And he's trying to cause confusion in offering up something new about the abuses, about the drama, about control, rapidly, okay? Now, this is causing the swords above him, and it looks like this mental restriction, this falling away, he's trying to get it to fall away, but it's not going to fall away, okay? He's underneath of this. So what's being offered up when it comes to evidence being held, the swords are out. His abuse of power, again, trying to start a new path, something new with the evidence that Ghislaine Maxwell has in hand. Rapidly, he wants to put this on the back shelf when it comes to America, what's being birthed here, what we know. We want to bring this to a rest. We want to bring it to a conclusion. The wheel is turning and figuring out the next move. The life path's being walked. And again, trying to block things when it comes to the things that he's done, the emotional things, what's driving him emotionally, and again, his dark deeds. Okay? And we've got the long term, wanting to temper, and so that's the actions being taken. But what's coming out, being built, is judgment. Okay? And going forward, evidence is being worked on to bring in a victory when it comes to the absolute truth and bringing an end to his manipulations by justice. Okay? So again, it's saying things are working under the surface. As much as he's trying to manipulate what Ghislaine Maxwell has, there are other things under the surface working to bring justice. Okay? So we have this ongoing war between the light and the dark. Now people keep saying, oh, he's going to get away, he's getting away, and nothing's going to be done, and yada, yada. You know, nobody gets away with anything in the end. You just don't. You may seem like you're getting away with things in the transient world, but in the eternality, no, that's not going to happen. He's got to face every consequence of his action in ever more detail and ever more reality than he would ever get by going to jail here, okay? So that, on the other side, what's offered up is the reality, okay? Every interaction he's ever had in this world, he will have to endure it from the other person's perspective. So all the pain he's caused, all the fear he's caused, all of the hate, all of the drama, he will have to endure it 100% from the other person's view. So he is not going to get out of anything in the end. So I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.